Tonight, in our latest installment of American Success, we're highlighting the mother-daughter team who are dominating the residential real estate world. Dolly Lenz started her career as an accountant. Today, many refer to her as Queen of Real Estate, whose clients roster is a who's who of celebrities, equally as famous titans in business and everywhere else. And Dolly's daughter, Jenny, well, she eventually followed her mother into the family business after cutting her teeth at A-list financial firms. And they're both with us right now, Jenny and Dolly Lenz of Dolly Lenz Real Estate. It's great seeing you.
Thank you.
I just want to say it's been a while.
So
I've always admired you. I've always been a fan of yours. And, you know, just share with the audience. I mean, to go from an accountant to really the queen/king of real estate in New York City for a long time.
I guess going from an accountant is easy. I hated accounting. I literally went to work daily crying. So probably not the best job for me. And we were buying and selling apartments. And my husband said, you should do that. You did everything, and they made the money transfer, but nobody would hire me. But eventually, I got hired and you know, was fortunate enough to do well.
But it's such a competitive business, and it's such a business of connections that, you know, it seems from the outside looking in, it's impossible to not only get in, but to rise to the top the way you did.
Well, it was at that time impossible. So literally, Barbara Corcoran told me during an interview, you're not on the social register, so I can't hire you. I said, are you on the social register? I don't understand. And anyway, long story short, she said, don't transfer, stay in accounting. You'll be much better off there. You'll never make it. Because I was obese, I was Hispanic, you know, they didn't want to see all those things. But I did, you know, work hard, persevere, and never say no.
So, Jenny, obviously you grew up in the business. You saw it up close and personal every single day, but obviously it feels like you wanted to cut your own path, right? So you went to work at these big firms, but what made you change your mind?
Right. Well, I know it's a small subset of people who work for family businesses, but I definitely would suggest to anyone seeking to do that to definitely work for someone else. You know, it's great to have a boss that literally loves you. It's the best thing ever. She has my back no matter what. But it's great to have a boss who, you know, can tell you like it is in a very different way.
Well, when she tells you like it is, you know it's coming from the right place.
Exactly.
You never have to question what if there's ulterior motives. You know 100%, no matter how much she might have to dress you down from time to time, that that's the way it is.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just so much fun to work together. Like I said, she has my back 100%, and you know we get to see the most amazing properties and meet the most amazing people. It's very different than, you know, doing investment banking, for example, and you know being behind the desk 90 hours a week and sleeping on your.
Tell us about some of those properties. I know one is 15 Central Park West. That's a current property?
Yeah, that's one of our favorite buildings. It's just a super A-list building. You know, from Sting, who just sold, to Lloyd Blankfein, to lots of people at Fox. You know, it's just a great building. Every amenity is there. The pool, the health club, great location right on Central Park West. And it's just good living, so that's why it's one of our favorites.
So I drive around the city, and it's good. It's nuts. I mean, everything is built up. There's no such thing as a bad neighborhood anymore. You know, my neighborhood in Harlem is like, what the heck? Where it used to be rubble, now it's outdoor cafes. Do you get worried that it's just too much, that they're building so much supply? Can demand meet all that supply?
Well, we're finding that new development is definitely sluggish right now. It's become too expensive too quickly, and we're seeing a little bit of slowdown in that market. But we're so busy, we haven't taken a day off in 2 months, I would say. You know, prices have come down a little from their astronomical pricing, and you know, people who are on the sidelines that want to buy are now buying.
I'm proud of you, the way she answered that.
She is amazing. Well, she got a good education, unlike me.
You got the best education, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Hard knocks education.
The school of hard knocks is the absolute best education. Okay, so you're an inspiration. That's what this segment is all about. And now you see yourself being able to, at some point, passing the business on to Jenny.
Oh, totally. It's being totally passed and pushed onto Jenny. So it's good for her. It's good for us. She's going to expand it on the West Coast. She's going to expand it to Asia and Australia. So for us, it's fantastic. We get to do what we do all the time, and she gets the expansion.
Right, and we speak all over the world. Wow. And it's so great to get insights from people from Australia to Asia, New Zealand, and it's just really so much fun. I'm just very grateful.
That's much more nerve-wracking than that.
Dolly and Jenny Lenz.
Thank you so much.
You're a legend, and you're a legend in the making. Thank you both very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.